Hello everyone, welcome to Minimax Solutions. We were discussing about the sixth chapter of Year 9 textbook, which is Lines and Angles, and we discussed the different types of angles in that. And today we are going to discuss the first theorem of that chapter. We are going to prove that theorem. The theorem says that when two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are equal. So here the figure is given. Line AB and line CD intersect at O. Two intersecting lines are AB and CD, which intersect at O. So we can see that four angles are formed around this point O. In that, you need to identify which are the vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite means if one is upwards, then the other one is downwards. And one is the left side means one is in the left side means the other one is in the right side, and it should be vertical as well. The arms form a straight line. Okay, so here how to identify the vertically opposite angles. The vertically opposite angles are, first I consider the angle AOC. Can you see the angle AOC here? Angle AOC here. So which is the vertically opposite angle of AOC? As I told, this is left side open. So you need to identify which angle will be the vertically opposite of AOC. Which means when you extend the arms of this AOC, arms, when you extend in the opposite direction, we will get the vertically opposite angle. When you extend AO, then it will be AB, and when you extend CO, then it will be up to CD. So which angle is formed in between over there? So this is the angle which is formed, and we can name it as BOD. So angle AOC is vertically opposite to angle BOD. You understood the vertically opposite angles? Okay, so consider these first two vertically opposite angles, and here this theorem says that these vertically opposite angles are equal. We need to write the proof of that theorem. Okay, how to prove vertically opposite angles are equal? So what we need to prove, that we have to write it first. What we need to prove? Angle AOC, which is equal to angle BOD. First, I'm taking only one pair of vertically opposite angles. We can see that another one more pair of vertically opposite angles over there. Okay, let it be there for now. And we can take these two vertically opposite angles here. And how can we prove that they are equal? By applying different properties we have learned, different axioms we have discussed. Based on that, we can prove these two angles are equal. So, in order to prove these two angles are equal, you need to consider one of the straight line there. Straight line angle property. So here I'm writing the proof of this theorem. Okay. Yeah. Consider the straight line AB. Straight line AB. I'm considering the straight line AB here. Okay, for the first angle AOC, which is the angle, which is the linear pair of AOC based on the straight line AB. Based on the straight line AB, which is the linear pair of AOC. Which is the linear pair of AOC? Linear pair we have already discussed. Two adjacent angles form a straight line. Here, the straight line which is formed is AB. So which angle should be added to AOC in order to get the straight line AB? That is the linear pair. So which is the linear pair of angle AOC? Means we need to add that angle with that AOC to get the straight line angle AB, which is 180. So angle AOC plus, in order to get the straight line AB, you need to add angle BOC. When you add angle AOC and angle BOC, we will get the straight line 180 degrees. Okay. Same way, we can write the linear pair of the angle BOD as well. BOD. When you consider the linear pair of angle BOD, there you need to consider the straight line CD. Consider the straight line CD. Then which angle should be added to BOD in order to get the straight line CD? Which angle you need to add there? Which is the linear pair of COD? You need to, which is the linear pair of BOD? We need to add angle BOD plus angle BOC, the same angle which is added with angle AOC. So when you add these two, angle BOD plus angle BOC, what happens? What is the angle, total angle you are getting there? It is also 180 because we will get the straight line CD there. Clear? Okay. I will explain it using the figure here. See, angle AOC which is marked here. Angle AOC is this angle, and when I add angle BOC, I get the straight line. So that means with these two angles, when you combine these two angles, it will be equal to 180. The straight line AB we are getting. Okay, this is the concept I explained. And the same way when you add BOD and BOC. Okay, I'll just show you that one. When you add this BOD, angle BOD is this angle. With that, when you add this BOC, you will get again the straight line angle. The straight line CD we are getting. Okay, so that is also the linear pair. That's why I just wrote BOD plus BOC equals 180, and AOC plus BOC is also equal to 180. So this is the way we are getting the straight lines. Okay, we can just mark these equations. The first equation I'm marking here as equation number 1, and the second equation I'm marking here as equation number 2. So you must have learned linear equations, how to solve the linear equations, all those you must have learned. Okay, so when you subtract, okay, I'm subtracting this 1 and 2. Subtracting 1 and 2. Linear equations. When I subtract this, what happens? Angle AOC minus angle BOD. Then angle BOC minus angle BOC. So should I write that again? Here one angle BOC is there. Here is also another BOC is there. So we can just simply cancel that, those two angles. We can cut them. Okay, BOC and BOC can be cancelled. So I don't want to write that. Okay, right side. 0 we will get. How can we get that 0 over there? 180 and 180. The right side angles are 180 and 180. So which is equal to 0. 180 minus 180 which is equal to 0. So what I got there? Angle AOC minus angle BOD equals 0. Okay, here I am writing angle AOC minus angle BOD equals 0. Now what? Check what we need to prove. We have to prove these two angles are equal. See here, AOC equal to BOD. What we got here, angle AOC minus angle BOD equals 0. So how can I write? I can just make this angle to the right side of the equation. I can bring that angle to the right side of the equation. That is angle AOC equals angle BOD. So here I proved the two vertically opposite angles are equal. Angle AOC equals angle BOD. These two angles are equal. So similar way we can take the other two pairs of angles and we can make them equal by using the steps. So that I will explain it in the next class, next video. Okay, hope you understood this, how to prove two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are equal.